here. We are the He Hoarders. I am He Hoard Mal. This is Grincho.
And we're here.
And we're here. MJ, what's happening? There we go. And we're in this motherfucker, man. Fresh off the D, what's happening?
Man, y'all know y'all the first people that get me live on Instagram. I ain't never been live.
Oh, for real?
Bible.
Oh, man. That's
We got you live.
Hey, man.
Y'all been all right?
Oh, man, you know it. Same old, just living and maintaining.
Hell yeah.
What's up? That's what's up.
You know?
Good shit. So let's start it off. Let everybody know who you are, what you do.
I am MJ. I contribute in the podcast on Thursdays here in the city with the Sneakerbox Podcast, as well as.
Hey, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. You got to let them know what city, because they might think you from San Francisco.
Oh, my bad. I'm from Detroit, y'all. I'm from Detroit.
It's cold.
Yeah.
And let them know about the podcast and everything. You got to let them know.
So yeah, tune into the podcast, y'all. We we do our recordings Thursday, but they starting to drop in DTLR as well as Villas. So we'll be live on the air Saturday mornings. So y'all feel free to tune into the podcast. Actually, I should have a link on my page. Y'all should go ahead and click on it. As well as it can take y'all to the live page. We can get the number for the site.
Oh, yes, what's up? Y'all doing real deal live shit.
Yeah, real big shit. Hey, okay, let us know. This is what I want to hear from your mouth. How did the the little thing y'all just did when y'all got to design your own shoes? How did that come about?
All right, so long story short, Sean be in control of everything, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of got approached to him, and he displayed it to us.
Okay.
And I believe, what's crazy? Because I believe it was someone down at the, what was that, Stock X event like 2 years ago that actually reached out to Sean and told him, that he wanted us to come down. So that was that. When we actually got to Nike, it was, that was a life-changing experience. I'm not going to hold y'all up.
I bet.
Yeah, it all came about the Stock X event that was here in the city 2 years ago. Someone came down actually from Portland and spoke to him, and he thought it was he thought that was that, and it was fake. But he ended up reaching out to him, and we got down there. So.
And that was like a collab with Sneakers Inc. or what?
Okay, so when we got down to it was a Nike Lab collab actually, but as far as the shoes that just released, right? Yeah, so when we got down there, we took care of business or whatever. We had I don't even know I'm supposed to talk about it because a lot of this is confidential. Yeah, I signed a non-disclosure. But long story short, we got to create sneakers, and they wanted to hear our perspective from Detroit as well because they don't shine too much light on the city, so they wanted to see where we could go about creating our own shoe. And they approached it to us. Yeah, they offered us they offered it to us, and it was, I think it was like seven of us, about 7 creators from the city. But yeah, it was dope. It was more than us that they offered it to from the podcast. It was actually like, Clue and Don.
Right.
As well as
Dude from Burn Rubber.
Yeah. Rick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more than just
What would you say is probably your favorite out your collection?
My DTWs. I don't know where that came from, but it just hit me like yo, this you. Yeah.
So what was the process for you guys designing the shoes? Did they bring y'all all to one room and gave y'all like full creativity, or like what how did it go down, the process of designing the shoes?
So no, I thought we were going to get that treatment, but we didn't. We were located to the Nike ID site where we had a selection of shoes we had to pick from. And we could only, use those like 7 shoes or whatever shoes was offered. So it was kind of hard because we couldn't actually like change the colorways, you know what I'm saying, or deal with a lot of stuff we wanted to deal with. So that was that. So we had to go to the Nike ID, you know what I'm saying, website in order for us to create our shoe. But we had to be artistic about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to use the options that they had already on there.
Thought y'all was
Exactly. And I wanted some forest green like y'all. I wanted to go crazy.
every
Little panel, every little eyelet,
all types of shit.
air bubbles, and all types of shit.
Let me switch this midsole.
I'm trying to get like a clear midsole, you know what I'm saying, with some Detroit. And, you know, if I can get the city on the sole, that'd be dope.
Right,
like, but I just, you know, they wasn't doing all of that. So,
like, nah.
Yeah.
Like a Nike.
And so wait, so when they approached you guys, was it like everybody from the podcast had an opportunity, or it was just like whoever was there at that moment?
So yeah, us that was there at that moment.
Okay.
So we went out, take care of business, and actually, you know what's crazy, because someone that came out didn't create a shoe. So
Wait,
they did approach to everybody that came out. You said
somebody,
what?
somebody from the podcast went with y'all but didn't create nothing?
Yeah.
No. Wait, why not?
You know what? I didn't ask.
Hey,
Yeah.
snooze, you lose, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all doing that. What you think about the new shit they got going on right now with the Air Max?
I wish it was offered. Because y'all know I go crazy with the Air Max 98s.
Right.
Man, if it was offered to me, did y'all see the what was that? The London, I think it's a London creator.
What colorway?
So it's all, I believe it's the base color white, then it's black and red, but the sole of it is like a New England flag.
I think I did.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was talking about was, remember when they did it last year, they had Sean involved and it was hype, like everybody was on it. You feel like this year, like they kind of dropped the ball, they didn't add nobody from like the community, so like ain't nobody really even talking about it really.
Yeah, I mean, well, we talking about it, but as far as like the general public,
as far as like our community, like we all affiliated with each other. It's like it's not really popping like that on Instagram. Like it's people out there showing it and everything, picking shoes. But last year it was going down.
It was like
with Sean and everything like that. So yeah, I do see where you're coming from with that as well. But it's crazy because I do like the creators. It's like they went off and branched off and they got, you know what I'm saying, some regular community people, which I do appreciate, instead of like people with a name. So, I do. I mean, I like how the creations is coming out. I can't complain.
I think I didn't really do research on how they pick the people because I wasn't understanding like how did they pick the people, who are these people, what do they do,
right?
But I guess they just pick random people.
Yeah, no. So I didn't check into it either. I haven't even voted for a sneaker. I don't even know how many there are.
I want to say
it's like 16.
It was 16. I thought
that's
18.
pushing. I mean,
Hello. I thought it was 8.
Yeah, that's pushing it. That's pushing it.
Now look at this: 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 rows of 6. So that's 18.
Shit.
That's hella max.
Damn.
I see, and then the one girl I liked, she had like a Marty McFly theme. It wasn't like that's how the Air Max looked. It's the Air Max 98 she has, and it reminded me of the Air Max. The Air Max.
The F.
Oh yeah, that's the girl I just followed before we start talking because somebody had posted. I'm like, okay, somebody in the community. I think her name was what did I just say her name was? Queen.
Damn.
I just followed her on Instagram, Queen something.
Something like.
But yeah, I just voted for her too because I was like,
those
yeah, that was nice.
Let me see. Go back.
Them back to the they're like gray.
Niggas did 720s already, or 120s. 720s. 120s already.
I like the 98s with the big swoosh.
Yeah, some shit.
Let me see
some shit.
I don't know if you can see them.
Where am I looking at?
The G.
A, B, C.
Yeah, I can barely see him, but
F is the girl.
Yeah, F is the Marty. Yeah, F is the Marty McFly.
I don't even see F. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, F. I see F.
It's backwards.
Yeah, it is backwards.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, bang, and then C, and then B.
They got some like fire. They got some like. I don't think they gave them the option though. Like I don't think they got no switch midsoles or anything like that.
Nah,
really.
they just went straight. I think they just did all different colorways.
They might have given them the Nike.
Is that UK one on there?
Huh?
Is the UK one on there?
All of them on there, but I don't know which one is the UK one.
It looked like J. I want to say it's J, but it might not be.
J, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like J. That's the 98?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that might be J.
Okay.
They got the so they got the flag, I think, as well as is it a phone post or the red phone post in London or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So is that inside on the sole?
Oh shit.
Oh, so they gave them some kind of options.
Oh yeah, they let them do some shit. They ain't mix and match nothing, but.
So I did the research. So the winner with the most votes is releasing next year.
That's
Hopefully.
That's a little minute.
Right.
I mean, shit. Sean did good with his shoe.
Whoever wins, they don't give them that little run of shoes for like friends and family and shit. Then we don't get them.
You know how many free shoes he got?
He got 1,000.
He got a lot of them.
Complex Con, he said he had 1,000 pairs.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, you'd have thought they was out before they came out.
Yeah, exactly.
So he did his thing. He gave them to the right people.
What about the kid sizes? Did he get first come on the kid sizes or selected size quantity?
I think right before the kid sizes dropped, he had a full size run for his son, but I don't think he had any extra pairs to give away.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe disclosure. I don't know. He probably got 1,000 pairs of those.
That's what said he resold them.
Yeah, no, I do like his guest collab too.
Yeah.
The little event they just had.
Yeah, they just
farmers market.
Should have pulled up.
Hey, so have you been like following his posts? Like he keep posting the samples. You think they gonna drop the samples or he gonna get another?
You know what's crazy? Because this is probably the longest that I've been off like his page on social media. I work the hours that I work. I can't really, I work in the afternoon, so it's like I don't even have time to media search or search in the internet like that. So I haven't seen anything new that he's posted.
All right, so so you know what they look like.
The samples, you remember all navy blue and all baby blue?
Yeah, with the white midsole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he posted like twice in the last 2-3 days. So I don't know if he's giving us a hint or something. Samples.
Still got the corduroy, right?
Yeah, still got the corduroy. I don't know. He might hit him. I mean, tell you the truth, Nike would be dumb if they don't give him another shoe because he did numbers over marketing and everything.
For sure.
I agree.
And it seemed like he did all that shit on his own too.
He did.
And then the background with the round 2 stores just really set it off because
sure.
So much nostalgia, and so much, you know what I'm saying, so much material that he's collected or name brands that he knows, you know what I'm saying, he knows what he's doing when it comes to creating.
For real. So. Dropping new locations.
Hey, I was just about to say that. I was just watching round 2, like the thing they put on YouTube. They about to open in Miami.
That's crazy. And they just do last year.
Hey, you might as well come. Never mind. I was like, might as well come to the city, but I don't know how it's gonna look. It might be, you know what I'm saying? It might be straight downtown.
They might eventually be everywhere. They going the right way.
Right, for real. They need to go ahead. Yeah, I mean, Detroit, Oakland. What's happening, Sean? Stop playing.
Right.
For sure. Okay, but you ain't been on social media, but I see you've been doing something else though.
Yeah. Talk
to the people about what you've been doing.
What's up? I need a feature.
Yeah, so look, little do y'all know, I don't really talk about it, but like, I've been writing since I was like in 6th grade or probably beforehand. But you know what I'm saying? When I write to myself, I normally just keep it in my books. But y'all, I dropped a video over the weekend, and it came out straight.
It did. I want to toast to you.
Congratulations.
Shout out to the engineer.
You know what I mean?
Hey, but I know you got it fast though, because you had on the Satin Shattered Backboards, so it was recently where you just put it together.
Yeah, so I've been had the jersey, but it's crazy because my job has not been letting me get shoes at all. That's like the craziest part.
Right.
I've been telling them, like, you know, I've been working there for however long. And they won't even, like, reserve or let me get anything full price. So my mom's won the raffle at my store.
Oh, shout out moms.
It got my, I'm like, you so clutch. It got my size 7. They probably didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? They knew it was for me, but they just don't say nothing about it. So my mom came in clutch for that video for show, for that fit for show as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's talk about that topic, because that's a topic we talked about before. Why do you think that these stores do that? Like, why wouldn't you take care of the employees first?
Right.
Because they taking care of themselves.
The managers.
Yes.
Them taking
care of they. Look, this is crazy. And I'm going to talk about it because I feel some type of way about it. When I go to work, regardless of if I'm part-time or not, when I put in my 40 hours a week, when I put in my 50 hours a week, I should get the same treatment you giving the managers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been here but 1 or 2, 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just crazy because another manager from a different store can come over to my store and actually grab a shoe for their self. That's what pisses me off.
Damn.
You're not coming in here to do any type of stock. You're not coming over here to fold clothes, put tags, price tags on 3 different stores in one location. You're not putting price tags on clothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not repunching anything. So for you to come over here on a Saturday morning and declare you a shoe, I find that to be BS. And that's coming from the heart.
That's real.
Nah, they do that shit in every store.
But yeah, I mean, that's just regardless of what it is. Before the Satins dropped a week prior, they was on StockX for what, $1,400. Now everybody want them. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because I'm like, it's a women's release.
Right. Yeah.
On top of that, you know what I'm saying? I don't knock any, you know, because the dudes would be crazy not to want their hands on that material on that sneaker is so crazy, right? But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? In order for you to get a shoe or be on reserve or have a shoe held for you, you should work at that facility. And if you don't, then, you know what I'm saying?
That's out.
Exactly. I mean, unless you know what I'm saying, unless you enter a raffle and everybody is okay with you coming to get a shoe from that store.
Right.
Well, some stores be hating. They don't even let employees enter raffles.
Man, what? I'm like, you know, it's crazy because if I turned to be a manager, like for a shoe store, I'd be an asshole.
That's why.
Not, you know what I'm saying? And not for the simple reason that I can be, but because you were an asshole to me, so I'm going to give you the same treatment.
Right.
Karma. How it feel. Yes, how it feel.
Right.
I can't wait till I get my own store. Like, as far as, like, my own store, like how Sean got his stores. What? And you want a shoe for me? And you used to work where I used to work, and you didn't let me get my shoes? Oh, you going to feel my shit. And then I'm going to make you stand there until the last shoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know, look, I got 1 shoe in the back. And I'm going to have somebody come by it right in front of you and be like, we ain't got no more, boss. And you're going to be standing there for what, an hour or 2, 2 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours camp out. I'm going to be real petty about it. And I'm going to be like, well, how you feel now? Because you got to put me in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Put me where you stand. And then flip the script. Like, I don't appreciate that at all. I got my feelings about that. I don't appreciate that.
Hey, you speaking of StockX too, so the Saturday they dropped, I got up trying to get them for my wife. I could. So I was like, let me go on StockX. I always, every once in a while, I go on StockX and I'll just lowball because I've been lowballing the Daily Maze for so long, size 7. But ain't nothing popped up. But I keep getting notifications that the Shattered Backboards be dropping. So when I first started, they was like $410. Right now they at $290.
Shit.
Which is great.
Yeah, my low ball is $240, so I'm like, okay, hopefully they 40 by.
You know what's crazy, right? I said, and I've been collecting shoes for how long? About 6-7 years. In my 7 years of collecting shoes, I've never in my life had a Jordan that comfortable.
Man.
When I tell you, when I slipped it on and it felt like a Tempur-Pedic, like comfortable.
Oh yeah. Well, we gotta find me a size.
Hey, did you get any of those? Did you get any of those ones from the? Remember when the women dropped those like 10 different ones?
Air Force Ones or retro ones?
No, Jordan ones. The
Jordan
season
ones.
of her, or what is it called?
They
like
had
all those like spring colors, like all blue, all purple. Because I've seen them in person. I've never seen them in person, but I seen them in person recently. They got like a satin toe box.
For real?
Yep.
Shit.
Yes.
They're that way clean.
Yeah, so this dude was wearing them when we was at Nike headquarters, and I like them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but not for retail.
Oh
yeah, outlet.
For sure.
Yeah, I will for sure buy them at outlet, but I just can't do retail.
They wrestling boot ones.
Hey, I seen one store. I seen somebody post one store for the Shattered Backboards. They was only letting females line up.
Yeah, so I think that's Jen's store. Jen twice.
Oh, Sneaker. Might have been Sneaker Room.
So yeah, so she said, well, okay, so I seen on her post, she had noted, like, you know what I'm saying, if you're a woman, come down and do the raffle or whatever, and we're only letting women enter the raffle.
Right.
And her best friend commented, y'all know damn Erica. She commented and she was like, well, that's kind of sexist, you know what I'm saying, because dudes gonna want to shoot too. But she was like, you know what I'm saying, because it is a women's release, which I do understand, because it is a women's release, we're gonna have the women come down because they never get shoes no way when it's a women's. I'm saying whatever happens after that. But yeah, that was that. And as well as I seen somebody, where was it in California? They were shooting free throws or threes for the Shattered Backboards. So whoever made whoever made that jump shot got entered in the raffle.
Oh yeah,
there was somewhere in California.
It had to be, because it for sure wasn't a pig.
So wait, what do you think about that though? You think that's how they should have released them, females only, or fucking give everybody opportunity?
You know, it's crazy. I think they should have kept it as female only, and not like, you know how when they be like, damn, I want that men's shoe. It just add, you know what I'm saying? It just add a little bit more fire to the shoe, I want to say.
I feel
because
true.
You can't get it, and I have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like a general release. They are limited. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it honestly put the cap on it to actually have a woman's release only, because y'all do men's releases and shit is crazy. Like the ones I was only able to get the Blue Moons, and I think we only received like 12 pair in grade school.
Damn.
Hey, did the green ones come in? Because I was looking.
Yeah, so I seen that. My man's told me. He said they released on Villa. Villa dropped them on their website in grade school sizes.
Shit.
Okay.
Fucking Villa. I should have known. Villa always do
maybe
that.
all the grade school. No, maybe. But when that release day, only seen Blue Moons in grade school. Maybe they have a little something going on with the green things too.
I need to go take me a trip to London real quick, because I need them red joints.
I need the big birds.
You know what's crazy? Because I rather have in certain shoes a kid's release versus a women's release, and then a woman's release versus a kid's release. But it's just, it be the quality. Like on the 12s for the women has been trash to me, and I be just. But I just hate the quality. Like, I think the quality turns out where it looks better in kids itself.
Yeah. Damn. I know some people that they don't fuck with the GS foams. They rather just get that Man 7. Because,
or that size 6.
Yeah, the GS foam kind of.
Them kid phones be looking so out of pocket.
Exactly. Look, and you know what's crazy? I stated this, right? I said before they started making grade school phones, when they was making the fake foams look like grade foams. So who really winning? You feel me?
Exactly.
I'm going to just keep my size 6 in men's and call it a day.
Or they do that. They know what they doing. They know kids be fucking up their shoes and shit. Teaching little kids. I done seen kids ran through fucking foams in a week. Like, goddamn, them shits was new Monday.
Before 180?
Man, see?
Yeah.
See? I'm straight. I don't.
The GS phones,
right?
Not preschool or toddler, but the GS phones, they got a funny shape.
Yeah, their
nose is like the toe box.
Like NFL kickers would like wear them shoes.
It's like a white boy hot rod. Like, you know how they get their shit. Like, the front be lower than the back.
Man. Yeah, I hate them. I hate them.
All right, we got a list of shoes that we were supposed to talk about on the podcast tonight, but we're not doing the podcast. We're doing the IG live with you. So we just gonna go through some shoes and we just talk about them.
All right, bet. Now look, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. A lot of these shoes I probably ain't seen because I ain't been on social media. So
nah, that's all right. If you ain't seen them, we just skip it.
Right,
it ain't nothing. So have you seen the Jordan 14 Desert Sands?
Nope.
Okay. They kind of like, I want to say like.
I was gonna pull a picture up. I know y'all got 2 phones over there.
It's like a light. It's like a light khaki.
Yeah, they like.
It's like a light.
I'm trying to think. Well, look at you.
What's
it be like?
I'm telling you, it's like a light ass Old Navy khaki.
Yeah, they
like an oatmeal.
Shit.
Like oatmeal.
Cream of wheat. Let me see if I can get you.
Yeah, I see them. I see them.
And I don't know if those are GS only. Nah, these are they 190. So those are just saying. What you think about 14s?
I'll mess with 14 since before 14s was dropping back in 2000. What was that? 2014 when they released the new 14s, and then back in 05 when they was dropping 14s. So I mess with them heavy. I still got some stuff in the box.
14.
I think 14 is one of the the most comfortable.
Nah, they for sure some underdogs.
I think they underrated.
No, for sure. They for sure some underdogs. I think my craziest story about 14s was having some liquor store 14s, but they was OG colorway, but standing next to a motherfucker with some real ones on. I was like, oh shit, nigga, my shit took infrared. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and hoop in these for a motherfucker thinking before I get clomped out the building.
I can't do that to myself. I was gonna buy a pair of Witherspoons, right? Or Witherspoons, however you say Sean's last name. But I'm gonna call them Witherspoons because that's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody, I just know there's so many fakes going around, and I don't want to get stuck with them. I can't get stuck with them. I can't get stuck with a fake pair of gym shoes.
Right.
Yeah. I wanted them too because I wanted to support, but it's like when people start doing too much for the shoe, I kind of lose interest in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shoe is super hyped. I need a kid's pair though, but I can't pay over $200 for a kid's pair.
Nah.
Yeah, same here.
Nah.
All right, how about Kyrie 4 Wheaties? You seen that one that come in the Wheaties box?
I seen the box. I seen them on IG with the box, but I ain't seen the shoes.
They don't fuck with that shit over here.
So they gonna be orange? Is gonna be orange? Okay.
Yeah, they are orange, white Nike check. They got like the bottom look like I don't want to say Wheaties.
Frosty?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean. With the whole shit, they cool. They be like some.
What about
some.
the tongue?
Which ones?
What about the tongue on the Kyrie?
Oh, it got I think one got his logo, the other one got the Wheaties logo on
it. They don't fuck with no Kyries.
Nah, yeah, I do fuck with Kyries, and I fuck with Kyrie, and I fuck with Wheaties. So don't trip.
Okay, no, everybody got their own cup of tea. All right, how about you seen the Air Jordan 13 Tinker?
No, I seen the Tinker 3s for sure.
Yeah,
they coming out with a 13. It got like a strap and all type of shit.
So what they did was
strap. Oh, hold on. Like he created, like what he created before the 13s was 13s.
Like one of the sample pictures, they end up turning them in.
That looked like.
That looked like
because it looked like a trainer, like a 13 trainer.
Yeah, for sure.
It was based off. Let me see what's
it was off a sample.
The drawing. It was off the drawing that he. So I think he got more than those two shoes coming out. I think it's gonna be like a Tinker 6, a Tinker something else.
It's for sure a 6. I know they said a 6 was coming.
It's from all his drawings and shit.
Yeah, they for sure Trish ass.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, no, I'm straight. That look like it. Nah, Tinker pushing it, bro, or Jordan pushing it. Because we
yeah, it's like,
I don't think Tinker approved all this.
I think you know what I think it is. I think the motherfucker that Jordan brand just got bored. Said, you know what? I'm going through the Tinker scrapbook, like, hey, fuck this.
Buying everything.
We don't put this shit out.
Yeah, I feel like they went back in the archives to look for like some inspiration. They was like, "Fuck it, let's just put out these first sketches."
You know what I mean? Now, can you imagine if those were the actual 13s that came out back in '98?
I mean, it'd be. Because they would have came out in '98, motherfuckers might be on them.
Yeah, that would have been an ugly ass retro. The Heat got game. That would have been the Heat got game right there.
That'd have been ruined. Jordan's career would have been, bro. It wouldn't have been no more Jordan.
Man, that's
if Denzel would have copped them.
That's what you feel me.
But see, it's like you would have never seen the real 13. So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm glad they stayed a drawing. And
all right, how about the Air Jordan 11 low respect, the Jeters?
Look, and all right, I don't like 11 lows. Let's put it like that. All right, so I don't like 11 lows. I ain't seen them though, but I know any Jeter is cold. And I'm gonna make cold.
If they can't sell it, they send it to NY is selling.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
But is it fire though?
I mean, shit, the mid was fired.
Yeah, it's like if you didn't get that mid, you'll take those.
It's like a.
But okay, all right. So it's just a low top mid, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Okay, right, yeah.
It's the whole.
Hey, do you think that 11 lows are for women only?
No, because I don't even like them. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I don't like. Look, I'm telling you, like, I got 11 lows in my closet that I ain't even busted down. Like, I bought just to have, but I haven't busted them down because I don't like them.
I feel that you might as well turn them into workout shoes or something.
I mean, except for Citrus, they still dead stock. They sitting, but I'll probably won't touch no other low besides them.
Yeah, that Citrus got nostalgia though because that's an OG low.
Right.
I wish they would have dropped when they started to drop women releases, because then that'd be
true.
Even more.
They ain't dropped them snakeskins, did they?
The pink snakeskins? Nah, people go wild
they
with
dropped in grade school.
Oh, that's
Remember they came out in grade school.
Oh yeah, they
right.
did. They
that's
did.
Right.
They did. Did they come extended sizes or?
Nope, size 7.
Nah, I ain't seen no niggas wearing.
Because they dropped them. They dropped them snakeskins the same day they dropped the Concord lows. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the girl. Yes, got the pink things, and then the man got the Concord.
Yeah.
Just poo.
Staying on the same page as 11s. What do you think about the prom night cap and gown 11s?
Didn't see them.
The all black things.
All black.
I'm calling them black.
Oh yeah. You know what I did? Y'all, I'm behind on life. Y'all gotta excuse me. No, because you just dropped the gamma. You just dropped the gamma. What 2014? If I want to, no, I lied. 2015? That's about 15.
Something like that.
We don't know.
I don't know.
It's one of them,
right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you just dropped the all black 11, right? Why drop another one?
Right.
On top of that, I don't even see no Jumpman logo. I didn't see no Jumpman logo on the side.
It's there.
And they want like 270.
You know, they're not getting that. But you know what's crazy?
Like 50, but with tax and shipping and shit, because they just did. You missed out. They just did the early drop. Did you see the shit they did on the sneakers app where you had to take a? Yeah.
I mean, you have to take a picture of the cap and gown.
Yeah, you had to take a picture of that Jordan picture, and then you could open up the early access.
That's correct.
Yeah.
They did with the what the fucking 11 they did on Christmas? The red ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to take a picture of the thing, and then the shoe pop up, and then you can open up the early access and get the things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even bothered with no 11 since.
I mean, in the same boat. I don't bother with shoes. Period. Shit, I gotta be. It gotta be
about all that now.
It gotta be a shoe I can't live without. I mean, I ain't seen nothing lately with a shoe that I can't live without.
But since we're on the same page as them 11s, they excluded them from any employee or any any friends and family discount. So if you platinum status, like at any Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, or anything like that, you can't even use your discount on it.
Damn.
So what they won't retail for the shoe. That's probably why that prom night was so much. But they want you to pay retail for it because they think you want it so bad. But they're gonna be asked out.
What was it calling them? The Securitas?
Yeah. I'm calling them the Black Panthers.
Might as well. But no, they don't get that much. They don't get that much hype. It can't get that much hype. Because then that means they get respect, and they don't get respect to me.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm not about to see the shoe and be like, huh. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to hit the Black Panther. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's trash.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna save my 270. If I want all black 11s, I just black out my gammas.
I say, you know what's crazy? I said, because I was just looking at the prices on the Vapor Maxes, the off whites, all white ones. They want $550 for them. I said I might as well just save up. You know what I'm saying? 2 little payments and go ahead and order them because I want them bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I think these these Vapor Max are better than the last ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I think they kept it kind of the Vapor Max style. I think that last year that tongue was kind of it was like better suited for jeans, but they went back to the essence of Vapor Max with these.
You seen that one nigga? I think I don't know how he says IG name is like Juanito. He been doing like
black dude.
I don't know what not he black, but he been doing like hella different colorways of the
yes.
Green, purple, pink,
orange,
yellow.
Yeah, I ain't
like
yeah, them pink ones went crazy. I saw them pink ones. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, the orange, blue, yeah, pink, all of that. That went crazy. He be customizing he customized everything. He got some Reeboks, 97s. He do a lot.
Oh, yeah, he did those 97s. I posted that. Fire.
Oh yeah, I'm at the same shit. Fuck.
So yes, I like the post.
But
it was wet.
Yeah, them motherfuckers might be looking.
No, they ain't corduroy, but yeah, they ain't custom though. Them clean as fuck though. So what do you think about customs? Period.
I love them. I'm not gonna hold you up. That's like pretty much like a Nike ID to me. You get people, you know what I'm saying, in the community to go ahead and voice themselves through the shoe. So I like it. I know a couple people that does customs, and they come out right. So.
Yeah, if you get.
I feel like customs is at an all-time high because everybody getting the same shoe, so you want to add your own little flavor, you know.
I agree.
This is doing good right now.
Shout out my bro Dave. This nigga got the Game Royal ones, turned them motherfuckers into the fragments.
Oh yeah.
Got somebody to do that for him.
I seen niggas selling the little stencil for you to have the little lightning bolts on the back.
Word.
Definitely
look, Beto put the lightning bolt up.
Yeah, for sure. What else we got on this list? We ain't got that much. We already talked about shattered backboards. Okay, satin shattered backboards or regular shattered backboards?
Satins.
I'm going satin.
I got the regular ones. The leather, look, the leather on them so nice on the regular ones, right? But I have satin and leather on my women's pair, so it's over. Like
2 birds with 1 stone. Huh?
Yes. And then I got a translucent sole. Oh my goodness! Like it's just amazing, all in one. It's like a 3-for-1 special.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like the 4-for-4 from Wendy's. Like I'm telling you, it's it.
So, what shoe is MJ looking forward to in 2018 that haven't released yet?
As far as like a re-release?
Yeah, like any release that's coming out this year that already surfaced that you got your eyes on.
I don't.
Nothing.
And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't been following up on sneakers.
Okay.
I'm too busy, too preoccupied. But if I find out Jordan releasing a 15 or 16 in grade school, I'm on it.
Word.
I'm on it.
Hey, listen, speaking of 16, I see you got them goddamn gold 16s, bro.
My gingers?
Yes.
Yeah, my soul crumbled.
For real?
Yeah, it crumbled while I was at work, and I had no shoes to change in, so I had to buy some shoes.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get cherry wood, so.
I'll take that. I'll take cherry wood.
My cherry wood sitting in there.
Oh, yeah, see?
I'm telling you, I always say this shit. I'm telling y'all. They want to retro the shit that haven't retro so they can retro the shit that they already retro.
Agreed. But it's not gonna be comfortable. Look, bro, I'm telling you, look, if they do a women's collab on the 16 and give us the same if they give us material, boy, I'm telling you, I'm going viral with this. I'm telling you, I gotta go viral with the sneaker. I will freak the. I'm telling you, I got a fire fit for it.
Okay, we got a Laylee made ones, and we got the Vashti 2s. You think there's any other females out there that deserve a Jordan?
Yes.
Like, who could you see out there with a Jordan?
Honestly, if she wasn't signed to Reebok, Tiana.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see Tiana getting that.
Tiana go over though for the check.
Oh yeah,
Most definitely.
Yeah. A mine wearing them on court too. First game.
Yeah, he for sure is. He for sure is. I mean, I can't really think about no other females because everybody else is always like they classy and bougie, and that's the only, like, you know what I'm saying, tomboy girl that I really follow. So
you be watching her show?
From time to time, like I'm telling you, I be working 3 to 11, so I don't really, you know what I'm saying. When it come on at 9, I really don't get a chance to see it.
Oh yeah, you ain't catch it.
You be talking like it's a bad thing to be on social media and everything. I wish I could get on social media.
Oh, like, man,
I
wish I could be on social media, but I be caged in. I can't, like, you know, I can't really do too much, or I can't really maneuver. And then even when I pop on social media to go ahead and like resync or, you know, reload the page, all the posts be gone. So it'd be like I don't be looking at nothing.
Yeah, because it's like social media is like you off for a day or two, you behind.
For real.
Right.
Instagram with that bunk ass timeline. 3 days, 2 hours ago, 5 minutes ago. Like, what the fuck?
Let's say Frank Cooker hit you up though and was like, MJ, we gonna give you a Jordan. What model you want? What colorway you want?
I'm asking for the 16s, and I'm gonna be like, look, we about to go into detail with this, cause you know what's crazy? I'll probably freak it and do a forest green 16.
Okay.
With some white and gray, like from the trophy room. We went to the trophy room in Florida, and they had a completely gray collection for the whole pack. So I probably do like a charcoal gray with a forest green, probably like the tassel or the the lace. I mean, yeah, the lace covers, the covers. I probably do like a olive green, or I'm sorry, a forest green on one side, and then do a white on the other side. So you flip the shoe when you wear it, you got a Celtics. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Okay. I see what you
right
got.
On the money. I've been, you know what I'm saying? You just pop up.
Let's talk about the trophy room, because I was seeing all this hype about the trophy room. I went to Disney World. I went to the trophy room. I'm like, this little ass spot. Did you think it was gonna be more than that when you walked through the doors? Like,
yes. I thought they was gonna have a court, or at least
like,
court.
I
was saying by picture, that shit look.
Yeah, when you see pictures, you're like, oh, this badass MJ about to be behind the counter just reading the newspaper and all type of shit. Y'all went in there. I'm like, okay. They had the trophy room, great things. They had the little case in the front, and then it was like
that's it.
Clothes, and that's about it.
Yeah, Grinch. They had it set up like even the kids section is like it looked like a closet, like a extra medium closet. You know, so you walk over there, it's like it's completely done. You got grade school. You literally got grade school, preschool, and infant all on one shelf.
Damn.
True.
So it's like, yeah, that's how small it was. So I'm like,
I
thought I was gonna see more.
I ain't gonna down because that's big as fuck having a shoe store at Disney World.
I for sure about to say thanks.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's fucking on my experience when I go. Thank you.
It's big. It's bigger than life because it's like Disney World. Like,
right, and they got a whole Jordan shoe in that motherfucker. Okay, all right.
Now,
I want to go see it though. For real.
It's a lot of walking. Just a heads up. It's a lot of walking.
Oh yeah, downtown Disney is a whole animal.
That's a whole fucking city by itself.
They have a lot of shit down there. They ain't like our Disneyland. We got like one strip. They got like
they got
outdoor.
Say that's why it's called Disney World. We got land. We got Disneyland. They got world out there.
Yeah. I got to come back down. Actually, I was thinking about going back down to Florida, but I might come to Cali for it. We'll see.
Might as well.
Yeah, what happened to y'all? SneakerCon. Caesar told me and then
yeah, so I don't know what happened with that, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna hold you up. I guess they free time for work, like work hours be crazy. But I'm supposed to be coming down there June, but we gonna see because them flight tickets are steep. So
it's hard when everybody.
Hey, so Tuesday or Thursday if you looking.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You left early last time when we took them to Frisco and shit.
I left so early, bro. I left the same day I got there, basically.
Pretty much.
I know they told you about the adventures we had.
Yeah, so even when y'all took photos and stuff, he let me know what y'all did and everything like that. So.
Oh yeah.
Nah, they had us doing hella tour shit that I really ain't been doing since I've been out here, but I had hella fun though.
I bet. We're gonna have to link up for sure, like real soon.
Surely.
Do Detroit get any like sneaker events? Or are they all like they closer cities, like closer states and cities? Like, do y'all get anything in Detroit? So
as far as like a Stock X or like you talking about like actual sneakers event, like how they did the sneaker con and stuff like that?
Yeah, like a sneaker con Detroit. Not yet.
Oh no. We have like Michigan exchanges and stuff like that. Michigan sneaker exchanges, but I don't think it's been a sneaker con in Detroit for. Actually, I don't even think that was a sneaker con, that event. So no.
Damn.
So more
like the hall is big enough, but it just be like it's kind of pointless, really, because you got Cleveland right up the street. You know what I'm saying? And they come to the city and do it. So I don't know if that's how they're looking at it.
How far is Cleveland?
Cleveland about 2 hours up the street.
Oh shit.
Hey, since you talking about Cleveland, I'm gonna let everybody. I don't know how many. We don't got that many viewers, but we're gonna put it on YouTube after. But I'll let y'all know. So back in the days before Instagram, it was Sneaker Day. Cleveland got sold. That event they used to do. I remember Jumpman Boss used to go to it and everything. That's where I got Bay Area got sold from.
Oh, okay.
Cleveland got sold.
Oh shit.
That's where I got that from. Because I
don't need to know
that. Yeah, shout out to Sneaker Day. Shout out to Cleveland got sold though. But yeah, for sure. But y'all need to put something together so we can come out there.
Yeah, if they can't get nothing together, like it be crazy. I'm telling y'all, like when we be home, everybody be in their own little world.
Yeah.
And when we get together, it's like we only there. You know what I'm saying? We only together for the time that we're doing the show, and then we off when we back in our normal lives. So I'm gonna try to get everybody to step out. But if they don't step out, I'm for sure coming out because I I ain't took a trip this whole year. So
okay, let me get on something. How I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just ask the question. I mean, it ain't to put nobody down or nothing like that. But okay, when I first started listening to the Sneakerbox, I remember I listened to like the first 5 when they was in the basement. It was the sneaker. The sneaker girl was the female host, and then they brought you along, and then they brought her back. So did you guys both still involved, or is it just sneaker girl only now?
So yeah, we're both still involved, but the way they got it set up, I let them know that I have Fridays and Saturdays, free for me to come and record. And I thought this is the thing. I thought we were recording Saturdays because we were supposed to be going live Saturdays.
Right.
Show for Villa and DTLR. Long story short, we couldn't do Saturdays because Will has his schedule. He has to open his own store. That didn't work out for everybody. And I don't know if Saturdays didn't work out for anybody else, but Thursdays works out best for everybody else. So that's kind of where I fall back, you know what I'm saying? And I got to take care of what I got to take care of. I can't really quit my job or nothing like that. It's working around their schedule, you know what I'm saying, and not mine, which, I can't knock it, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing it before I got there, so I'm gonna just, let it be. It is what it is. But we both are, we both are still a part of the show. They just been doing it without me.
Yeah, it's just time. That's what these niggas. I'm like, we can't really. I don't want to add nobody to the show, to the podcast, because now instead of 3 people, we got 4 people scheduled to go around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard when you have a lot of people because you got to get them schedules together. Like, what day can everybody meet up? Because everybody got their own shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. We still working on it. Long story short, we we're going to continue to hit the sneaker cons and stuff like that. I ain't been on the show. But they've been, they've been doing their thing. I like how it's set up.
You got in where you needed to be in, though, because I see you was like one of the only ones that it was just you, Will, and Caesar that got to do the shoes when y'all got to do the shoes.
Wait, which ones?
The ones y'all just released, the Sneaker Inc. thing, which y'all did, the Detroit.
Yeah, so the Nike, the Project 313.
Yeah.
So it was me, Will, Sneaker Girl, Sean, and I believe Francis created the Air Force One, if I'm not mistaken. So it was pretty good podcast.
Oh, so now you telling us who didn't create a shoe?
Yeah, so I mean, well, yeah, basically.
Wait, why she didn't create a shoe though?
No, she did create a shoe. I'll let you know. So it was, I created the shoe. Will created it. Caesar created it. I believe Francis and the Sneaker Girl created it.
I didn't see.
So she had a I ain't hear you.
I didn't see none of her shoes.
So she had an Air Max 90 at Presto and I believe an Air Max 1. But if not, then it was 2 Air Max. It was 2 Air Maxes, Air Max 90s, and then a Presto, if I'm not mistaken.
No matter what,
I think it was a Blossom pack.
No matter what, y'all did y'all thing. Whoever got
I'll say, yeah, y'all for sure had a whole collection off this motherfucker.
Appreciate it. I wish they would have gave us like lace locks.
Oh yeah,
Lace locks that I put on the shoe, I had them for like 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where I got them from.
Well, we about to start this petition to get these signatures so we can get Jumpman Boss to get his own Jordan.
Man,
Agree. I'm signing it. I'm double signing it. What you mean?
For real.
I got a couple names. Yeah. They ain't legal, but
Hey,
Hey,
names.
cause the last live we did with One Legged Listener. We talked about it. It was like he brought it up. He was like, "Okay, you remember when Kyrie they got that Jordan pack, the big ass box?" And he was thinking just like me. I never talked to him about it, but when I first seen that box and I seen all the YouTubers, I was like, "Why man Boston getting in this thing?" I was kind of bitter, and he brought it up, and I was like, "Okay, we on the same page." But like they owe my uncle some shit though.
Listen.
yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
The man name is Jumpman. And he literally has every Jumpman everything. Everything with a fucking Jumpman logo. He has the shit.
Yeah.
Show
I said on the podcast before, I said, okay, if Jordan Brand hit me up, like you want to do your own Jordan or give us somebody that can do it Jordan for us, I'm telling
yeah, for sure.
Jumpman Boston, give that man a Jordan.
No hesitation.
Some kind of collaboration.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. When he been in the game well over long enough, and you know what I'm saying, he's been dedicated to it. He is going through some things where he has lost some shoes, so I do agree. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Give him the opportunity to go ahead and create what he deserves.
I'll be always hollering at, like, I'll be tagging Frank Cooker, and every time I see him, I'll be like, man, what's up? You don't know who Jumpman Boston is? Get that man a shoe.
You know, it's crazy because a lot of people, like, they look for, I mean, I know JB be doing his, he be doing this thing on his YouTube when he be vlogging and doing his videos for his shoes and stuff. But I think they are looking for a specific people, like, you know what I'm saying? If people are not, like, watching you, like how, you know what I'm saying, they be watching Kyrie. People are not watching you like that. They feel like you don't deserve anything and you ain't did anything. Like, I know it's people 400-500 followers, but their closet is dedicated. You know what I'm saying? They spend more money with you than who you trying to sponsor. So I do agree. I do agree that he honestly deserves his own too.
Yeah, all that. I tell you, Michael Jordan's blood type, all type of shit. But like you said, they want people. It's not even like culture. It's like how many followers you got.
That's it.
Right.
What's what they call it? Clout.
Yeah, influence. Influencers.
Yeah. Clout. Got clout.
Well, yeah. Shout out to Jumpman. Just keep doing your thing. Hopefully, you know they hit one day, and I'll be first in line.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever I got to do to support.
It got to. It got to hit for him.
I fuck with Jumpman, like, so before Instagram, it was like a Twitter community, and Jumpman been there since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And he been doing his thing. Just keep doing your thing, Unc.
For real. Shout out, man.
So how? Let's get back. Let's rewind it a little bit. How did you get involved in the Sneakerbox Podcast?
It was a show about 3-4 years ago in Pontiac. I think it was a Michigan Sneaker Exchange, and actually went to the show. I drove an hour and a half out, to go to the sneaker show, and it's like a soccer arena or something like that in Pontiac. So the setup and everything was nice. But when I got there, it was pretty much like the end of the show. I think I got there about the last 2 hours, so everybody was pretty much like dying down, and you know what I'm saying, taking everything back to the car. So I drove another hour and a half back to get to the city, and on my way home, I had stopped in Villa. I stopped in Villa, Telegraph in West Chicago, I believe Telegraph in West Chicago, and I bumped into Guru.
Okay.
Guru, me and Guru was talking about an hour and a half. Guru literally like talk my ear off with like information that I never knew, you know what I'm saying, about certain shoes or anything like that. So yeah, we had exchanged information, and I go in, you know what I'm saying, grab some shoes from him, kick it with him, and that was that. And he knew I worked at Foot Locker at the time being. So when they were doing the podcast, I guess Sean was telling him that he needed another, you know, female face for the podcast. And Will was like, you know, I got somebody, you know what I'm saying? I just met somebody, you know, real cool people, and I think you should, you know, give her a chance, let her come through. And that's pretty much how it got introduced to me. So through Guru, and then Guru told Sean, and Sean, you know, brought me on.
Got the rapping, that's how it happened.
Right, you feel me?
Everything happened for a reason, because if you didn't go late, you might have not been at that place at that time. Everything happened for a reason.
Man, I'm telling y'all, when I came on, we was paying $60 a piece, $80 a piece for studio time. It was crazy.
So when you got on, was White Ranger already there?
Yeah, so when I got on, I believe I want to say the first show we did live when I got with them was in the studio with White Ranger. So that was at the building.
Okay.
And I believe that was the first show we recorded in the actual studio.
Shout out to White Ranger, because I know he keep y'all together over there, because you know White Ranger, he probably fuck with sneakers now because y'all fuck with sneakers, but he never really fuck with sneakers like that. But he stayed commit, you know, he stayed with y'all and made sure the show was going right. So shout out to White Ranger for sure.
Yeah, shout out to him for actually coming out when he came in to actually set up shop, because that's a handful as well. Bringing the kit, like the speakers and the microphones, cords, it's a lot of work as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then what about like I remember, what was this? This was last year where y'all was Instagram got us on 2 minutes, but last year, wait, let's end this and then we're gonna come right back so we can talk about this, because we still got about 10 minutes to talk. We're gonna end this and then we're gonna come right back.
I got you.
It's your boy Grincho. Make sure you check out our Instagram page at The Heat Hoarders. We hooked up with Nation of Souls and we're giving out a free pair of sneakers every month. Look for this flyer for the rules on how to enter and how to win a free pair.
The Heat Hoarders Podcast.
Yes, we right back in your motherfucking face. Shit.
Y'all seen what we started.
You know what I mean?
This was a brand new bottle, but
it's damn near full. This nigga
now cup empty too, so we go.
This nigga always get me drunk and shit.
We be off all type of shit. Japanese whiskey, all type of whiskeys.
Now we on some fucking bourbon.
The 85 proof.
Fucking toasted in this bitch. Like, I ain't gotta go. I said I'm gonna call in. Fuck that. No, I'm like,
you don't like to hop on that bike.
No, I wrote it today though. I wrote it today for sure.
Y'all gotta put me on some of that.
Oh yeah.
Please believe. Got you.
Okay, what I was gonna say is last year I knew y'all was doing numbers at SneakerCon, every fucking SneakerCon. I know you got your thing going on and everything, but I feel like y'all kind of died down. Like, what's going on with the SneakerCon shit?
As far as the traveling and getting there?
Yeah, is it just that part, just the traveling and getting there?
So I don't want to say that. It may be, it may have to do with a lot of scheduling. But as far as I know, I'm gonna just say it's scheduling, because I'm not really in control of who has partnership with what or who does what with who.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to really put a mark on it.
Okay. Oh, no, that's all good. Y'all did numbers last year for sure.
Or
Yeah.
Well, y'all was at every sneaker con.
right, for real.
Just about.
Damn,
Different
man,
countries,
I was
all
like,
type of shit.
I think the only one we didn't make it to was so I didn't go to the one in London, but I think the only one we didn't make it to that was like really local was the one in Canada.
Oh, okay.
But did y'all had somebody go there though, right? One person went. Jumpman went to Canada.
You know what? Jumpman did go to Canada. He flew out. He did fly out.
Yeah.
He did fly out.
One person is more than enough.
Right, for real.
Somebody
Yeah.
went for y'all.
For real. I was like, damn, them niggas in London?
Yeah, my
Niggas in Paris, huh?
Right, for real.
nigga
Like,
Caesar was in London with
with
the
Yeah.
Dwayne glasses. With the Dwayne glasses. She had the flip up glasses out there though. So what's
gonna put them down?
Hey, do you? I know Caesar and them got a relationship. You got a relationship with the people at the Monday Midso?
Yeah, all day.
Yeah. Okay.
And they got introduced to me through multiple sneaker cons. So yeah,
okay.
damn all day.
Yeah, that's nice.
What was your favorite sneaker con last year?
Bay Area?
Yeah, so Bay Area, LA.
LA.
First day, not this. Well, you know what? The second day, kind of, sort of, because I met Kixology the second day.
Oh, okay.
So that was cool.
I got a story about her, but we ain't gonna air that out.
Hey, look, you see me do the face, right? Because I already know. I don't even want to hear it.
Shout out to Kixology.
Yeah. Cool people.
What do you think about the female community right now? Like, is it organic? Is the females sticking together, or is it a lot of Hollywood shit going on?
So I think the female shoe game is like the female rap game, to be honest, and we know how that's going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you get certain females, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna come together and put in, contribute, you know. Then you get a lot of other females that be like, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, I'm not about to do that with this because she there and out her like this. So it's, I mean,
Gotta break bread like Jesus said.
yeah, all together when it comes to attitude and potential, we are at loss. Because you can have a million dudes, you know what I'm saying, in one setting, and they getting along with gym shoes and games, you know what I'm saying. But when you have a lot of female, you know what I'm saying, egos or mind frames in one area, it get catty.
I was about to say that. Get like catty.
I watch Love and Hip Hop, so I know how
Yeah.
Again, but I'm not a female, so I can't talk about it. But yeah.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm like, you know what I'm saying. I'm like the bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I'm that one when it comes to bonding.
Yeah.
So let's put you on the spot. What are some of the females that you I don't want to say look up to, but like you respect in the game?
It's a lot of them. So I got a homegirl, Boobie D in Chicago.
Okay. And
she, you know what I'm saying, she go after what she recommend for herself. So it's not like a type of market thing.
Mm-hmm.
I follow Infamous Casey.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kixology don't post as much. It's females everywhere. Aaliyah May, I want to say that's her name.
Oh yeah.
She just big into fashion. This is one girl I follow. I think she's from either California or London. And then I follow your girl Maxie, but I don't know where she from. But everybody just, you know what I'm saying, everybody got their own little flow. But I follow a lot of UK women more than I follow US women. And that's because they get exclusive shoes, or you know what I'm saying, their style is exclusive.
Or yeah,
one thing I respect about the females, they kind of like don't be on that hype. They'll buy shit that they really like and they really support. Females are good at that. Like, I don't give a fuck about the hype. I'm gonna buy this because I like it.
Right. It look nice.
A lot of them don't though.
Yeah. Shout out to BG Kicks. Shout out to I'm Simply B.
Yeah.
Like those, like I told I Simply B, I was like, you need a YouTube channel because you know she be always hitting the Marshalls and Ross and shit. I'm like, you bitch that shit.
I thought she did have a YouTube channel, or she did start a YouTube.
Maybe she did.
I think I want to say she did. She did. Like just
because if it's not YouTube, then it's live for sure.
Yeah.
But
but shout out to the females. They doing their thing for sure.
For real. It's that 2018.
2000.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give you a question. A question of the day. What Jordan do you think gonna be in the Dornbecker package this year in the freestyle collection?
You know. All right, so look, since we was talking about and discussing 11s, they put the restriction on the price. So I think that might be one of them. And I think it might be a mid too.
Okay. If we get a DB11, it's gonna go wild.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front.
Well, hold on now, because if 11 look anything like that Dornbecker 12.
Yeah.
I just like the pizza pen, really. But if it's looking anything like that 12, then I'm straight.
I don't know.
I personally said they gonna do a shoe that they already did. Like they gonna do a 3 or 4. So I think they gonna hold out on the 11. I don't know why. It's like they scared to hit the 11. Like they gonna give us another 1 or something.
I hope not.
Yeah, no, I'd be cool with a 1 or a 2. Yeah, be cool with it. Or a 4 if I get another Dornbecker 4. But they're gonna have to freak it.
They do a Dornbecker 5.
Yeah, the fucking blacklight one.
Okay.
Yeah. The like patent leather 5 with that come with the blacklight, the little blacklight keychain.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, he said it's a light keychain, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 5's my favorite shit.
Yeah. So.
Always gotta check on my.
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, before we end, let's talk about some shit that's going on in the world. What you think about Kanye right now?
Fuck Kanye, bro. And not gonna hold you up. Kanye pissed me off to the extreme.
Hey, but I ain't gonna
Kardashian curse.
I ain't gonna front. I can still listen to like.
I told you.
The old Kanye, right?
All
right. I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool with that. But, like, I don't got no more Yeezys. I probably got my Black Pirates, you know what I'm saying? But as far as my tools go, I'm straight, bro. I'm not about to spend nothing with you. Because, you know, at the end of the day, whoever I spend my money with is a choice. Because you want to say slavery was a choice. All right, boss, I got you. we about to shoot what's popping.
Right. That nigga tripping. But
yeah, no, he was tripping, and for him to go into TMZ like that, like live and in action and interrupt, and then get into an argument with another black man, makes you look bad, bruh.
Nigga, do you think that I'm feeling, or do you think that I'm thinking free? Just so stupid ass, Kanye.
Kanye be true. I feel like though when he was talking, like I could just look in his eyes, like nigga, you was on something.
Man,
I'm kind of pissed.
And then you know what's crazy? Because last year didn't Get Out release.
Bingo.
Yeah, Get Out.
So my man, I'm telling you, somebody that do voodoo better get to work because Kanye gone broke. You see how big that nigga is?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Kardashian curse. Anybody that fuck with the Kardashians is losing.
Man.
And I know the mom, Kris Jenner, she got something to do. Kris Jenner is Illuminati.
Oh, she Phil Jackson. She Phil Jackson for sure. She got these motherfuckers running trying. She got these motherfuckers running. Good as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear about no Kim Kardashian or no Kardashian. I don't want to hear about no Nicki Minaj. None of that.
That shit wild.
What you think about what's Travis Scott, Kylie?
Oh, yeah.
What you think about Travis Scott and Kylie?
You know what's crazy? Because the shit's so fake, right? The shit is so fake. Where she was, they was live, or they was at a game, right? And the kiss cam came on. You see what he did?
I didn't ever see that.
He played her so scantless, right? He played her so scantless. She was looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give me a kiss? And he put his head down like, Like, no, like, bitch, we not together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dirty. This is after the time she just carried your baby. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think that's his baby. I think that's Tiger baby because that baby looks so much like him.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I just heard today, like, that might be the bodyguard's baby.
Stop lying.
I heard that shit this morning. I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast. They were saying that shit. They was like, yeah, they was holding the picture up next to the baby, the bodyguard. He don't really look like a bodyguard. This nigga look like a model nigga or some shit like that.
Pretty boy bodyguard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she probably said, you know what? Let me go one time. This nigga Travis and at agenda.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, they do too much, and then it just seems like they don't got a lot of self-respect. The only Kardashians or the Kardashian that I'm cool with is Kourtney and Kendall. And I was mad that Kendall got her lips done, but I fuck with Kendall because she know who she is.
Yeah.
And Kourtney don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. Like, she'd tell you how it is. Like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. That's probably the only two that I really, you know what I'm saying, mess with though out of the Kardashian bunch.
Yeah, Kourtney keep it.
OG. Keep it thorough.
She fucked with Scott. She didn't look for fucking somebody black.
It's crazy because Scott messing with Lionel Richie's daughter, Sophia.
Oh, Sophia?
Man, what? Sophia like my age.
Hey.
Scott, I would love to be in the club with Scott because I know Scott is a fool. Scott is a fool.
Man, and y'all seen the G Herbo post, right?
Uh-huh.
About the Kardashians and Rob.
Nah.
He was like, okay, so it's old, but it's in an interview. He like, so G Herbo, they got him in there sitting down or whatever, and he discussing the Kardashians, whatever. He was like, he said something like, no offense, but all y'all is hoes. And on top of that, he said it on top of that, shit, what'd he say? Rob, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got did dirty by a female. You know what I'm saying? That's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then you live in a house full of hoes. Like, he went in. But he would let them know, like, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get on with your life.
For real. That nigga's tripping. They all tripping. They all on some shit.
I'm telling you, go all the way back to the mom. The mom is...
The mom was fucking OJ. That's where it goes back.
You feel me? Just because we know this, that's right. I'm just happy you on the same page as me. Because I see it all up in her face.
They go back to that OJ shit.
The mom is pimping the daughters.
Hey, shit, hey. It's like
Pimping them? All right, so let's talk about motherfucking Caitlyn. Bruce, ain't you with a 21-year-old girl?
What'd you say?
What you say?
No, wait, no, bring it up. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying, ain't you with a 21-year-old girl? That used to be a boy?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Kardashian. Shit. Just think about if the walls could speak at the Kardashian house.
Oh man,
fuck! You got to think about all the shit they do off camera. Like, I'm telling you, there's some shit over there that we couldn't even think about.
There's some shit going on.
I don't even want to know.
There's some shit going on. She was like, the motherfucker said, "You want to end up like OJ?" You just stay flash right here.
But they damn near turned Bruce out. Like, Bruce couldn't even handle it. He had to.
Yeah.
Bruce turned himself into a woman.
Exactly.
Yes. He's like, oh, all of us gotta be bad and bougie.
Right. This nigga was on a Wheaties box.
I'm surprised he ain't got his ass done yet.
It's coming. 2018 summer.
Hey, I'm not about to deal with you two niggas right now talking this bullshit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anybody that fuck with the Kardashians is losing.
Oh shit!
I'm saying that
Tristan got out at the nick of time.
Nah, hell no. If that's his baby, he ain't going nowhere. What you mean?
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's stuck.
Yeah.
Tristan was getting down though. That nigga was moving.
The club, motorboating bitches in the club on camera.
I said that's crazy.
No fucks given
at all. Hey, he got caught on camera. He was starting the next week.
That's crazy.
Kardashians.
That nigga got caught on tape and was starting next week. Tyrone gonna say, "Hell no, you gotta get your ass in the game."
What time is it in Detroit?
Shit, it is 2:31, y'all.
Man.
Well, yeah, we appreciate your time
For sure.
tonight for the show.
No problem.
We appreciate it. We'd love to have you again, talk about some other shit, but we had a good time talking about what we did. And we, like I said, we appreciate your time.
For sure, I appreciate y'all having me on live. Just we'll probably go live when I'm there. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
So that way,
For sure.
yeah. That'll be cool.
You know what I mean? Get a real deal podcast in this joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we was going to try to put something together because I thought y'all, Caesar hit me. He was like, y'all, we going to come to the Sneaker Con. We was going to try to put something together at the Fake Kicks, a collabo sneaker podcast or something. But, I mean, you know, shit happens and everything, you know, everything don't work at the time. But for whatever reason, until next time, though, we definitely fuck with it.
No, yeah, I will be. I'm probably gonna plan the trip, but I will be seeing y'all soon, though. For sure.
So, you know, you gotta let us know. We'll give you another tour around this joint.
Okay. I gotta let y'all know ahead of time. Make sure y'all off work.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, we take off.
Oh, it's for sure take off.
All right, let's end it. Let's end it with a freestyle.
We ain't ending no because you know what I'm saying. I can come up with something real quick. But I'm about to let y'all get up out of here. I'm about to get ready for work in the morning.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, appreciate your time, and until next time.
All right, y'all.
I'm gonna send you a beat or something. Send you a track.
I'm on it all day. I'm on it.
All right, I'm gonna send you a track.
All right.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you for tuning in. I am He Hoard Mal. This is Grincho. You feel me? Make sure you always follow us on the He Hoarders page. You feel me? Make sure you tune into the podcast. Episode 38 is coming soon. You feel me?
Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to the sponsors, Nation of Souls. Still, make sure you're watching out for the shoe giveaway every month.
Still giving away shit.
You know what I mean? So always stay tuned. You know what I mean? We still coming with it. You feel me? And hey, holla.